We will be live here in a minute. We will be live here in a minute. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll be live here in a minute. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Night Live. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em. And we are back with another episode of Sunday Night Live. I'm choking on popcorn over here, choking on popcorn. Woo. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday night. Oh, the chat already blowing up. The chat is already blowing up. What is going on? Cool. Well, let's go. It is Sunday night. Pro Bowl has officially happened and begun. We are in the building. Today we're going to do another Q&A type situation. Shmoney should be here shortly. She running late. But let's go ahead and do our due diligence. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in every single solitary Friday for Freaky Friday. There will not be a Freaky Friday this weekend as I will be with D-Ray Davis. The Super Bowl is coming up this week and I will be not anywhere near the house. Period. Make sure you tune in every Sunday right here, Sunday Night Live with Shmoney. You also got me, Mr. Go Get 'em. We are here every Friday, and we are here every Sunday. We do have guests coming up over the next couple weeks. We are going live, that is for sure. Make sure every single solitary Saturday, you go ahead and put in for your Shmoney Eats. The Instagram currently is down. But everything else is up. Go ahead and call the phone number, which is 480-925-1076. You can go ahead and put in your order. As you can see, you got the fried chicken or fried fish platters. They are $25. If you want the chicken and shrimp together with all the sides, that is $30. You got desserts, mini cheesecakes, and you got the banana pudding cups. You're looking at just $7. In the meantime, in between time, your man Bailey been out here grinding. Mr. Go Get 'em is out here getting it. You will soon be able to get merch. No Capp Reacts merch will be available. I've literally turned my home into a clothing line printing press or a clothing printing press. So everything that you can think of under the sun can now be created. If you have a clothing line or you have something coming up or you are a business and you need uniforms, by all means, go ahead and hit me up. I do everything but embroidery. That does fall under Hustle Fit. If you go to Hustle Fit, HUSTLEPHIT on Instagram, you will see everything Hustle Fit, and I will start posting everything on Hustle Fit as well. Moderators, do me a favor. YouTube is going crazy with a bunch of nonsense. Can you please delete all of that? It's crazy. I do want to say thank you to everybody that is tuning in. It is much, 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 much appreciated. So, as we do on every other show, wrong one. As we do on every other show, do me a favor. First thing, what I'd like you to do is to subscribe. As you know, you can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Again, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. All are at No Capp Reacts. If you guys actually look right here, you are able to see all of the links. And the Cash App is there too. Go ahead and, send a donation. So tonight I I have a very good topic to have a conversation on, but I would also like to have more people present before I really jump into it. Because it's a heater. It is definitely. But I would also like to have. It is definitely a heater. Someone has something. It was a very good question. It was beyond a good question. It was an amazing question. And I know it's going to resonate with a lot of people, which is going to be an amazing thing. Do me a favor, too. If you are in YouTube right now, damn, 16 already. If you are in YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It is free. That just helps keep us in the algorithm. Hit the thumbs up button. That is free. Let me know you at least like the video. So what we're going to do is open up. The phone lines are going to be open. It is 602-736-6660. So I'm going to read this that someone said, and this is, I think this will be a great conversation. Let me find it. So what was said is, I was thinking about a podcast I'd be interested in, and maybe you've already done one, or maybe it is not appropriate. How do single moms teach their own daughters what a healthy, good relationship is, or what it takes to keep a man, and what age do you teach them these things? Yeah, that's deep. So that kind of hit me a little bit. It goes deeper than that. She says, I say, great topic. No, I haven't. Women don't usually want to come on and speak on those things. She says, well, if you never talk about it, things won't change, and generations coming up. My daughter lives in a social media fantasy, and I don't need a man, and no man is going to tell me what to do. That seems to be the current theme of modern society. This war of men versus women is absolutely crazy. It's atrocious. It is ridiculous. I don't understand why it happens or where it comes from. So, I am going to dial the person who came up with this subject. And let's see first if they are available. And if so, we are going to have this conversation. Let's see.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right. Currently unavailable. That's all right. We'll get to him. We will get to it. So, first and foremost, for everybody that is here, go ahead and hit the chat. Let me know that you are present. I am not sure what the heck is going on today in the chat. Some people just came out of nowhere with a whole bunch of craziness. So, what we're talking about, or what someone brought to my attention, is they have a daughter that feels like she will never have a man tell her what to do or rely on a man. So it's like an extreme version of being an independent woman, I guess. Because that seems to be extremely extreme. But at the end of the day, it is a single mother asking how would she teach her daughter to be a wife. What's up, little bro? I see you in the chat. A single mother is asking how would she teach her single mother how to be a wife. That's going to be a hard one. I can't answer that question. I've said it a couple times. At some point in time, we will have to hold our parents accountable for some of the BS that we are going through in life. It is their fault. A lot of parents are raising their children the wrong way. We are sending the wrong message. We're allowing them to listen to the wrong music. It is atrocious. But call in the number 602-736-6660. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's get this going. I think tonight is going to be a good one. Friday night, we did the same thing, but a little bit different. Sorry, I'm doing a million and one things at once. Again, 602-736-6660. Do you think that it is our parents' fault that we are basically failing in society? Do you feel like it is our parents' fault that we are failing in society? Could they do better? Could they teach us better? Are they literally raising husbands and wives, or are they raising a bunch of independent bad babies? A bunch of independent bad babies. Let us know what you think. 602-736-6660. For those of you guys asking for Shmoney, she'll be here shortly. She's late. She is late, but she will be here. Do you feel like as a single mother, you are raising your child right? That would be a good question. Do you feel like as a single mother, you are raising your child to be a wife? Are you raising a wife, or are you raising a good citizen? Which category would you put yourself into? Are you raising a good wife or a good husband, or are you raising a citizen? If you ask me, hands down, I'm going to say we have a world full of amazing citizens. Money spending, money chasing citizens. Everything is about the bag today. Everything is about things that really have zero purpose. I've said this plenty of times on all of my past podcasts, that you can sit here and chase money all you want to. It doesn't lead anywhere. You're going to forever be chasing something that is never going to actually come back to you, pay you back, or give you anything. You are literally, it's like a rat race. You are in a rat race. You're not going anywhere fast. You're not learning anything. You're not becoming the better version of yourself. You're willing to fuck over people that would, should, and could be a focal point in your life. But instead of you fostering those particular relationships, 9 times out of 10, you are chasing the bag. Does it work? In all honesty, no, it doesn't. It has been proven. Everybody that's out here chasing the bag, for the most part, none of you guys are getting to the bag. So, let me move that to a better spot. I like it right there better. There we go. 602-736-6660. Do you think that you are raising your child, whether man, boy, or girl, to be a future husband or wife? Are you a single parent? We did a whole show on single mothers, giving them their flowers, right? That's a good thing. But now we have to ask ourselves a totally different question. Do we feel like we're raising our children the best way that we possibly could? I know this is a very sensitive subject, a very sensitive situation. A lot of y'all is not going to want to talk about this. I already know that. This is why me personally, I have not had this conversation, because a lot of the times when I say certain things, it comes across real wrong. Y'all like to try to drag my ass. But it is a world we live in. It is the society we live in. We need to start having these conversations. That popcorn fucked me up. And I ain't even finished eating it. Shit. So let's see if y'all are going to, participate as much tonight as you did on Friday night. Friday night was lit. For everybody that called in on Friday night, definitely appreciate you. As a matter of fact, you know what? I know exactly who to call. I know exactly who to call. Look like nobody answering today. Woo-wee. People come up with these fire conversation pieces, but when it comes time to ask the real questions, or shall I say, answer the real questions, they quickly shy away. So I'm just going to go out of my way, make a couple calls. We going to see if we can get somebody on the phone. How is everybody doing this evening?
Call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Or dial 611 for customer assistance.
It's ringing.
Message
What are you talking
TN01051.
You were just ringing, motherfucker.
Call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number.
I see what I did. My bad. What's up, slacker?
Hey y'all.
You ain't on yet. Okay, now you
Hey y'all. cracking. Excuse my late arrival. I come in eating as usual.
I mean, popcorn.
Some popcorn and hot sauce sounds so good.
No, that does not sound good.
He said no, that's not sound good. It's more rotel.
Is there some rotel?
Yeah.
No, that shit been gone.
What's left from that? Chickens?
No,
chicken?
ain't none of all that shit been gone. Hey y'all, she made it back. She's back in the building.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
It's cracking, y'all.
Pull the mic to you.
I still sound like I'm on. I'm on?
Talk.
On? Yeah, no. I don't sound on.
You don't sound on.
Well, I'm not feeling all the way the best, but...
Say something.
Sound!
Okay, you just came on.
You can hear me?
Not like I should.
Yeah.
Stop holding on to this though.
Hello?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh shit! Somebody turn that. Talk now.
What? There we go.
Who the hell been touching my?
We enacting.
Who the hell been touching my shit?
One me. I got my eyebrows done, y'all. I look normal.
What is normal?
I be looking at too extra popped when my eyebrows are not done because they're just so thick. Like this is my natural eyebrows, no filling, no nothing. And then when all the stragglers be starting to grow in, all right there, then it's too much.
Where you been at, woman? Uh oh, we got a call.
In the bed, on the couch. To be honest, not in the bed, on the couch.
You are live on the air. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. They hung up.
I ain't been feeling good.
What's wrong with you?
I'm a woman.
So at that time of the month.
It's the time of the month for me.
You missed it. Friday was actually really good.
I'm sure it was.
No, it really was. Like there was a lot of call-ins.
Yeah, it was better than my night at work.
So you went for nothing.
Yep.
Sucks to be you.
Yep.
So you see what's sitting next to you, right?
Yep.
See how it's going down?
Yep. I love it.
Okay, so
For real.
Chris said, Shmoney, sorry he couldn't be there with duty calls. He out here working. He playing G.I. Joe. All right, so I'm going to read you this, this message
Okay.
that I got from somebody about a podcast. Okay. So, she said, I was thinking about a podcast I'd be interested in, and maybe you've already done one, or maybe it's not appropriate. How do single moms teach their own daughters what a healthy, good relationship is, or what it takes to keep a man, and at what age do you teach them these things? I said, great topic, and no, I haven't, because women don't ever want to come on and speak on that. She said, well, if we never talk about it, these things won't change with generations coming up, because my daughter lives in a social media fantasy, and I don't need a man, and no man is going to tell me what to do. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm a boy mom.
You are a boy mom, so you should be raising a future husband.
Right. And so here's the thing with that. Most women don't know it, so you can't teach it. Right? Some women don't know what a healthy, good man relationship is. Like, because I've seen it. I see it, you know, of like girls that they do their thing, you know, and their daughters are just, you know, they're their daughters. They grow up seeing it. Like for me, the way that I am with my man is learned behavior. Like my mama was always like taking care of the household. cooking, making sure everything clean, make sure everybody fed, make sure ends meet. You know what I mean? Like, my daddy worked all the time. My mama would work too, but you know, my mom always did the laundry, you know, made sure my daddy had food, made sure we all had food. You know what I mean? Like, it was my mama fix his plate, bring it to him, you know, type stuff. Like, so when it comes to stuff like that, I mean, I grew up, I do that, you know, like my mom did it. So it was like a learned behavior for me for things like that. It kind of just depends. Like, and I mean, every daughter is different. Some kids mature faster than others. She says she got a social media daughter. You know, I mean, you kind of need to like get on that early because social media exposed so much. Like,
Okay, so my question would be is, how do you get on it earlier? How do you show your child what a happy, loving relationship and marriage should be if you are a single parent? See, because you just spoke on what you saw your mom doing with your dad.
mm-hmm.
So if there's not a man present in the home, how do you get ahead of social media?
How old is the girl?
I didn't ask that question. I'm gonna say teen. It's got to be a teenager. Got to be.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on how blunt you are with your child. Like, I'm blunt. Like, we're blunt parents, so we don't tell her what it is. Like, what you see on social media is not real life. You know what I mean? Is just tell her how it is. You know, I don't know. I don't have a daughter. It depends on the age. Like why? I don't know. You just tell the child how it is. Like, it's the same thing. Like, when people ask, how do you tell a child, they make it seem like you got to speak it in another language. You just tell it the same way we having this conversation. Like, this is not that. Okay, now, is she a single mom? How can she show it? By the mom taking care of herself. You know what I mean? And, like, knowing like, what comes with it, you know? But you don't have to be in that situation. I mean, yes, it's different when you have someone there, right, to physically show. But I mean, that's a very broad question, because does that mom bring men around? You know what I mean? Like, or is she just a single mom? She don't bring no men around her kids. Like, is there a father? I mean, not a father figure. A brother, a uncle, or somebody. Like, is there another male figure? Like, women can show, but it's to a certain point. Like, that's too broad of a question, you know? Like,
Okay, so hold on. In there it says, I saw mom, grandmother, and aunts. That came from Natalia. RL said, what's the worst television reboot so far? What's the one podcast you love to be a guest on? Put me on Fresh and Fit. Me personally. I don't think Shmoney watches enough podcasts on YouTube to know.
well,
Yeah. All right. So my advice is, you got to find a man. If you're no longer married, or if it was just a baby daddy, you have to find a man.
women don't find men.
Okay, you have to put yourself in a position to be found by a man that's willing to come in that house and show your daughter what it's like. No, well, show you a healthy relationship, which shows your daughter what it looks like. Because
She got to show a healthy relationship with herself. That's what she
clearly,
needs to show her daughter.
well, no, because you
Yes.
can. No, stop that. That's not right.
What do you mean it's not right?
Her having a healthy relationship with herself, how does that show her daughter anything?
Because you gotta be able to stand as a grown woman. What do you mean?
Okay.
You gotta be a certain type of grown woman, act a certain type of way to keep a man. So she needs to take care of herself and hold herself up to that par to show her daughter. So then when she do put herself in a position for a man to be found, then boom. Right?
But we're like past that part.
How we past that part?
Well, because clearly she has no problem having a man. She got kids.
That doesn't mean you anybody can have a kid. I can fuck somebody last night, get pregnant, and then fuck somebody tonight, get pregnant. Okay, it doesn't take nothing.
Let's remove the worst case scenario because many times, unfortunately, that's the first thing that gets jumped on is the worst case scenario. Remove the worst case scenario.
It ain't even got to be.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be.
Let's say mom is in a good mental headspace. She's where she needs to be. Right? Okay. She needs, regardless, mom needs to find a good man to be a part of the household to show what it is. Because regardless, I've been saying this for years. I don't care what you tell your kid, because a lot of y'all are out here telling your kids all kinds of shit, but they're still baby mamas and baby daddies. And you're 40-something years old trying to go out with your daughter to the club. And you think that like that's the shit, and that's not where it's at. Kids learn more from what they see, not by what they hear. So yeah, she does have to take care of herself, but again, more than anything, clearly her daughter is being, well, she's going off of what she's seeing, which is social media. When you get on social media, what do you see?
A whole bunch of fake stuff. That's why I said tell your child that social media is not real.
But how do you tell kids that grow up that only have social media that it's not real?
You just tell them what it is. Just tell them how the times was different. Times was changed. Not saying that social media is not good. It's just all about the way you use it. Just let them know. This world is too exposed for people to be trying to sugarcoat. This world is too exposed for people to be trying to sugarcoat to their kids. You need to be being truthful and honest with your kids the same way you are with an adult. Use whatever context you need to with your child that you're comfortable with, but you need to be being honest to these kids and telling them the truth. This world is not the same when we were kids, the same age as our kids. This world is not the same at all. So the certain like sensitivity that you would have to certain shit, or certain shit that was more of a taboo, or you really didn't need to expose kids of that to disturb their innocence. Well, social media does that. Social media does that. Social media takes away the purity from kids. Like, just be honest with your kids. Tell your kids, look, social media, whatever the kid uses our social media for is that. But let these kids know what they see is not the real deal.
Social media is meant to be for entertainment.
Right.
It is it has taken on a whole totally different life of its own. Social media is no longer entertainment. A lot of you guys think social media is real. The bodies aren't real. The money's not real. The clothes aren't real. Like, there's so much of it that is so fake. Thanks for the hearts, Jada. There's so much in social media that is faked, and it's for views, and it is for likes. So the question is, as a single parent, how do you raise your child to be a good husband or a good wife when social media is wrecking their outlook on what that is? And then my question is, what social media is she watching where it's just men telling women what to do?
Exactly. That's why I said this is too broad of a situation. Like, it's too vague to where it's too many, like, it's questions. It's like I go, okay, well, a question about this, question about that, because how old is she? What is she watching for her to be having that mentality? Like
TikTok.
all that, it makes a difference.
It's
Could
gotta
be
be
TikTok,
TikTok.
too.
It has to
Yeah.
be TikTok.
TikTok, social media, like it.
She gotta be watching or reels.
So it's hard. It's hard to say. Is your child 17? Your child 16? Your child 12? Is she 9? Like, what was she watching? Like, how often does she say this? Did she say this one time? Was this a conversation? You know what I mean? Like, it's this too ain't got enough components, right, to try to solve the equation.
That's why I called the person, because I would rather have the person on the phone to answer questions and then give more context, because this is a hard question for us to answer on our own. Or if you are a single parent and you have a child with a bad outlook on marriage, call in 602-736-6660. Again, 602-736-6660. The phone lines are definitely wide open.
I could see how she made him sink and get out.
Huh? You talking about the movie? Because you back there with your...
With the teacup, yeah, because this getting me, like, it's like giving me, sound healing, sound bowl. And I'm like, ooh, this how she had him go in that sunken place. Talking real soft, it's in the middle of the night, and she just...
Your ass is in a sunken place. Shut up. Why is all of us... I don't know what the hell this popcorn did to me.
What?
Something stuck in my throat. I got to get it out.
Pause.
Ain't no pause. I'm a grown ass man. I don't do that.
Drink some
old
water.
new shit. I done drank damn near half of this damn thing alone trying to get this shit out. Here in a minute, I'm about to pee a whole goddamn swimming pool. How was your weekend, Shmoney?
Not good.
Why was
I was blessed I made it alive, but...
You was blessed you made it alive? What the hell does that mean?
No, I'm just saying, it wasn't the best weekend. I didn't really have a good weekend, but... I'm blessed. I made it. I'm here. But
You see the new pretty toy over here?
I seen that last week.
No, this wasn't here. I got this last night.
Oh, what was there?
The printer.
Oh, that was a printer. Okay,
So that's the sublimation printer. This is the vinyl cutter.
the vinyl one. That's what you can do the logos and stuff.
So that's how I got what's back there on those that hoodie set.
Yeah, that should fly.
So look, it cuts this out.
Damn, this tea fire almost more. Yeah.
And then I'll weed it real quick to show you what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
But yeah, taking this hustle shit to the next level.
That part.
It's too much, too much to do.
Yeah,
Shall
I'm
I say?
still trying to bribe my family into watching my son.
You say bribe your family. Let's talk about that. Shmoney, how is it being a single mother?
Because, well, it's not easy, but his dad is in his life, so I'm not the ain't got a baby daddy in the life single mama, but I do have my son full time. It is still difficult, even with the financial help. Yeah, it's hard. Like even trying to like support your own self and invest in yourself and chase after your dreams and different opportunities is difficult because one, the whole babysitter thing. Like I can't even go to work on the weekends or at night, like I want to because I don't be having no babysitter. You know what I mean? Like, so just imagine like the women that have scheduled jobs, and it's not a go in as you please type of job is difficult. I know it's difficult, like, because it's difficult for me. So I could just imagine, like I said, I'm blessed that his dad is present in his life, and will give anything I ask for him. So, like, it's hard. Oh, and then you put this on there.
And then you just iron it on.
Oh,
Hard, huh?
yeah. So you can make those through that circuit, and then you use those, and then you iron it on.
So I design it on the computer. And then under here is a big box of vinyl. So
That's the black stuff.
this is the black vinyl.
Okay.
Yep. I feed it into here. It cuts it. I then cut it to size, and then voila.
That's just fire.
And I can do any logo, anything. So anything that anybody wants. So I'm about to start
Put a machine up in here.
big advertising on this.
They just making my headache subside.
Well, I'm sitting here unraveling 9 feet worth of vinyl. But yeah, that's what I spent my entire weekend doing. Buying stuff, ordering stuff, building stuff. So,
How many things have you done?
how many, what?
Pieces.
Not a lot. So even like what you're sitting next to is a test.
Mm-hmm.
So I just been testing stuff out, seeing what works, what doesn't work, how it works, how colors sit on other colors. Just practicing lining it up, practicing everything. Because this is a craft. So
Right.
when I'm doing a bunch of other people's stuff, I got to make sure it looks right.
Right.
So we there though. We are there. Taking business to the next level.
Oh, that tea was so good.
Okay. If you're a single mother currently out there, or you're a dating mother, stay anonymous. We don't need to know who you are. We don't need to know your personal business per se, but we would like some actual feedback. The phone number is 602-736-6660. Go ahead and call in. Let's talk about what we can do to how do we as single parents raise good husbands and future wives of America? Because that's really what it is. Like, there's a term out there, and again, I hate saying this shit because they just want to drag me because they just think I'm some sort of asshole. But single moms raise the men that they want for themselves. They don't raise men for other women. And single fathers, well, single fathers raise. What do single fathers raise? Besides the national statistic
You could
of,
probably say the same. The same woman that they would want.
No, because they don't treat their daughters like that. They keep their daughters. So the same for single fathers is they keep sons out of jail and daughters off of stripper poles. There's a statistic of 78% of if you have a single father that is if there is a father that is raising their children, 78% of men keep their kids from either being part of the system or being part of the sex trade. That's the only statistic they put out on single fathers. Just thinking about that within itself actually sucks. Because that lets you know how little you are even able to have that. Like, would you ever just, if push came to shove, would you just be like, here, raise your son, I can't do it right now?
To his dad?
Or would you keep your child and make them suffer with you?
Both.
Okay.
So the keep him and suffer would come from, I'll speak personally, right? That would come from trying to convince and prove to my own self that I'm not gonna leave my son, or that I'm not strong enough to take care of him, right? When in reality it is the opposite.
So let's
What?
now in that, does that hurt your child, or does it help your child? Because
How old is the child?
it doesn't matter. They
It
see it.
does.
It sticks with. We already
does,
know.
though.
If it happens when they're younger, it sticks with their whole life.
It depends on how young. Because you can not be in the right space, right, to be stable enough to take care of your child on your own. You cannot be in that right space when that baby is young, an infant, right? And you could get on your shit. The child not really gonna remember that. Being at a young age. Now your baby 7, 8, 9, and you ain't getting your shit together, and now your child is in this situation, they can remember that, they can feel that, they can understand in a sense what's going on.
I think after 2 or 3 years old, let it go.
What you mean let it go? Let me have some popcorn.
You can have it. It's already killing me or trying to. Okay, me personally as a father, if I financially or even mentally can't take care of my child, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Go with my family. If I'm struggling, my child deserves better. I'm not gonna be that selfish.
That's why I said. But the reason I said both is because I said it depends on the person.
But I don't also.
But you're also a man too, so
the age don't dictate.
That's
it.
different. Yeah, it does.
So for me, the age wouldn't matter, because whether they remember it or not, I would still want my kid to have the better than. I feel like our kids deserve better than what we can.
It's gonna hurt either way.
But I would rather me hurt than my child hurt or suffer.
Right.
So because I'm suffering,
But that all does still matter at a certain age, though.
And I know that if I don't have a child, so let's say I do end up having to, do some nigga shit, do some street shit. It's not the best choice, but I could do it better without my kid being around than not, if that's what's gonna help catapult me to the next level. My kid being there is not gonna allow that to happen. Or I have to think about if I have to work crazy amount of hours or work multiple jobs and things like that. Now I have to worry about like childcare, or like who's gonna have my kid while I'm working. Like there are certain things that being logical just outweighs the personal feeling of I just want my child.
But not everybody has that option to. That's 9 times out of 10 why the child has to suffer with that parent is because they don't have that option to give to someone, or the option that they do have to give is not the best option. So either way, the baby's gonna hurt. So that situation, that question is also too broad, because there's so many other different scenarios.
Well, everything has. Again, for every one problem, there's 10 solutions. Everything's got 1,000,001 scenarios. There's going to be a lot of answers to that. There's always going to be a lot of answers to that. The question is in life, at what point in time do we start making better choices?
Okay,
The
that's
choice,
a whole different question.
the choice itself is the biggest thing. Like, at what point in time do we start to make better choices? I'm ready to get rid of this thing called the she-economy. I watched a video earlier today about passport bros. You know what that is?
Sounds familiar. I feel like I just heard something about that.
So dudes are traveling to Colombia, Brazil, Thailand, just everywhere where they have traditional values, and that's where they're going to find.
Find a woman. Yeah,
not just find a woman, find a wife.
I know. That's what I mean.
Which is crazy,
a woman
though.
is a wife.
Yeah. We should let women know, like, men want to be married. Men are leaving the country to find a wife because they want to be married. Like, doesn't that say something?
I mean, I know I'm gonna be a I know I'm gonna be a wife, so but yeah. I mean there's different motives. People going out there. I understand, generally. But there's also some narcissistic man. And okay, I won't use that term. Okay? There are just men who know that in other countries, see, the traditional women or women from traditional cultures, men also like target them a little bit too sometimes because of the way that they, I don't want to say raised, but are taught to act in a marriage or whatever the case may be a wife in their culture. Like, they really don't have nan say so anyway. So of course it's gonna be easier to get a wife, especially when you got money and all this good stuff. Like, of course they gonna want them because they gonna do whatever you say, and they cook and they clean. So of course, they don't want no back talk. Like, I understand, like, y'all don't want us to be talking back all the time. I get it, but there's some men who just want control at the end of the day. So that's also a motive of them going out there. It ain't going out there just because you just absolutely cannot find a woman in America, but some men really just want a sense of control. Now, I get it generally.
Where's the sense of control, though? Because I have never met a dude, like, marriage alone, you, as a man, you lose control. You do realize that. Marriage alone, that is the total opposite of control, because we're giving you everything. And even if we go to another country,
that's how it's supposed to be. But for the men that want control, that's not how it is. If you marry a controlling man and he has the finances and he's over everything, he is the head, it is easy for a man to be in control 100%.
Well, okay, so that's not. With great responsibility comes great power. If you are paying all of the bills,
no, you're not about to justify that.
No, it's not a justification.
You are just trying to justify it with the shit that great responsibility comes great power. That's not what I said. At the end of the day, men still do be trying to be controller. I don't care how much responsibility.
What percentage of men are controlling? And
I don't care about. I don't do statistics. I don't really care about this shit.
How many men do you know that are controlling? And what is their version of controlling?
A lot of men, and it depends.
Controlling, but control. This is. I hear this so much. What are they doing that makes them controlling? What are they doing? What makes them controlling?
Men know how to physically control you. Men know how to mentally and emotionally control you, which turns into physically controlling you because they know how to manipulate your feelings or the way that you feel or think to make you do or not do certain shit. Like, I've been through it my own self.
Okay,
I've been through all of that.
How?
What do you mean how?
You're saying that it's mental. What are they mental? What are they doing to mentally control?
Men can study you and get to know how you move, get to know how you think. Oh, when he say this, oh, when he say that, if he do this, he do that. Your body reacts this way. You think this way. You make this facial expression. Oh, you see how you saying that takes my mind here. Men pays attention to all that little bitty type of stuff.
But where's the control in that? Because that's just getting to know your partner.
No, but then use it.
Where's the controlling aspect of that?
What do you mean? You use that. If you learn how to work a system, you're going to figure out how to work the system. So then you start working the system.
But again, what is the behavior? If they are using that to what are they manipulating?
The relationship, it depends on what it is, right? Okay, you want an example? Let's give something fucking stupid, right? The women you met, she does her thing. And it all goes down to insecurity. 9 times out of 10, when a man controls, because he has an insecurity, right?
Okay.
If a man, the cliche thing, right? You wife a bad bitch, right? A girl can wear what they want. A man wants to control. Oh no, you cannot wear that. Oh no, you cannot wear that. Oh, you cannot wear that. As a grown person, you shouldn't tell anybody what they can and cannot wear. Now, there is, a time and a place and stuff like that. Now, as your man, I feel he has a say-so, right? If you going out looking just retarded or you just look just inappropriate, especially if I'm your wife or husband, something needs to be said because you're not just representing you representing me, right?
Okay, so that's a great example. Now, let's say you're my girl and I know we're going out. No. Let's say you're my wife. You're going out the house. I'm not going with you. You're putting something on extra revealing. I tell you to change. That's not controlling. That's knowing that my wife is leaving out the house without me. That is going to get attention, unwanted attention, that she doesn't deserve. That's not controlling.
I didn't say that's controlling. That's the example that I just gave to be different from controlling.
But that's what most people consider to be controlling.
But I'm not talking about what most people. I just said that is different. That right there is different because that's what you're supposed to do for your spouse.
Okay, so I want an actual example of what a man will do that is actually controlling.
No, you cannot go here. No, you cannot go there. Men will do that. And let's throw physical abuse in there. No, that's automatic control right there.
Let's not jump around now. Let's stick with one thing. That's not a jump around. That is. So if a man says, hey, don't go here or hey, don't go there, 9 times out of 10, if he doesn't want you there, could it be for your, do we ever think about that? It could be for safety?
But that's not always the case. Not especially when a nigga gets to go out and do what they want all the time. You get to go, even when I say, because girls always would tell that man, oh, I don't want you to go there. And girls will even tell you why they don't want you to go. And niggas will still not listen and go do whatever the fuck they want to do. And then boom, something bad happened. And then it's like, I told your ass not to go anyway.
Okay, so I don't know where dudes go where their wife don't tell them don't go except if they got the best friend that they don't like.
It's still
because 9 times out of 10, men don't really like. We don't go to clubs.
That's not true.
Married men.
That's not true.
Not true. I don't see married men in clubs. I don't see relationship men in clubs. I see a bunch of single dudes in clubs.
That's not true. Just like I'm telling you, that's not true.
Married men might be in a strip club, but I'm talking about a nightclub.
They go to clubs too.
I don't know. Maybe I'm out the loop because I ain't seen that in a long ass time. And everybody that I know. So, for instance, my boy Keith, prior to him getting in a relationship, he was at the club, hands down, every weekend.
So, you trying to tell me you don't know not one nigga that's controlling?
No, so this is the thing. The things that people...
that was a yes or no answer.
No, because the things that most men ask of a woman isn't controlling. It's because he's trying to keep his relationship together.
So there ain't men that are abusive out here that aren't controlling.
Okay, abusive is totally different because I don't deal with abuse. I've literally multiple times beat niggas' ass for being abusive to women.
But when you're controlling
Abuse
someone,
and
that's
control
abusive.
is two totally different things.
When you're controlling someone, that's abusive.
No, because there's physical abuse and there's mental abuse.
That's all control.
Okay, but do you know who's mentally abusing somebody in their home when you're not around? Because they don't do that shit when you're around. So
That's
for me to sit here and say
that's
that
not
I know
true
someone,
either.
the people
But
that I know,
because you're not around them, you can't pick up that it's being done. But it's definitely being done, 100%. And I'm speaking from experience.
okay, but remove your experience. I'm talking about who do you know right now that's being mentally controlled by their man?
I can name one off back
Okay, and why is she with him?
because they got kids, and that's all she know.
Well, that's. I feel sorry for her.
See, but I'm giving you what you asking for.
No, I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. But again,
on my nerves.
The amount of relationships where we are sitting here saying that a man is controlling a woman, 9 times out of 10 is not control.
I'm telling you, there's so many women. I can't wait till y'all see this because y'all need y'all. I don't care if y'all see this a year now, a month from now, whatever. Tomorrow, comment or text the number. I just watched the show. There's so many women that have experience controlling situations or controlling relationships with men and men, even with women. I'ma just be a buck because my brothers has even experienced stuff. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to put my mouth on a couple situations because stuff wasn't right. You know, so it happens 100%.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen,
but you're making it seem like it doesn't. It's not something that's often. It happens often.
No, because we're changing the goal line here, the goalpost. We were talking about a man going overseas to go get a woman to be his wife, and that automatically turned to that's because he's controlling.
No, I didn't. That wasn't all that I said. I just played devil advocate and said men have. I said both. I said I know why they're going, but also there are also men with an underlying motive, and 9 times out of 10, that's what's stemming the motive is control. They want a women that they don't have to deal with a lot of stuff with automatically. Well, but niggas be having so much shit to breathe.
No man
wants
to deal with stuff. Like that's just it. We want peace.
But y'all don't be peaceful though. That be the thing. Y'all be headaches like the bitches be headaches too.
No shit. This is the thing. We deal with the world. We deal with the majority of the problems. Like,
we supposed to suck that in.
No, hold on. I'm supposed to go out right now and go see somebody. There's a 99%, 98% chance that something could happen to me every time I leave my house. There's only a 40% chance that something would happen to you every time you leave the house. So yes, when we come home,
says who? When was that statistic updated?
Home. When we come home, we want peace because outside of the doors is
how old is that statistic?
It's the most current statistic that's out there.
How current?
Every year they do the exact same thing because it's
when was the last time you checked it? How long you been using that statistic?
Let's go ahead and pull this up.
Yeah, let's pull it up just to make sure because I just want to make sure. Mr. Statistic. However you say the word.
I was going to say, get it out your mouth, motherfucker.
Statistic.
Leonidas said she need... Wait, let's go back. He said control like Janet Jackson, my nigga. She need to know Papa Bear. Y'all don't like peaceful men. I want a sweet woman so I can treat her good. Thank you. It's not that hard.
Y'all don't want a peaceful man. Who don't want a peaceful man?
Nigga, please. A lot of these women don't want peaceful men. That's why they create so much drama. Yeah, it is. That's why y'all watch drama TV too.
Okay, so what?
Cause y'all love drama. I want a sweet woman so I can treat her good. And those fall under the nice guys, right? Because when a man treats a woman good,
when a man treats a woman good, what?
we're considered the nice guys, and that's who gets cheated on.
That's not true. Bitches cheat on any type of niggas nowadays. It's sad. Same thing. Niggas cheat. So.
Ooh, the sex
Could be a buster or a boss and still get cheated on. It don't matter.
All right. Let's see. Where's the date on this one?
Yeah, I need to see.
I'm going for the latest one.
I'm so glad my eyebrows is done.
Who did your eyebrows?
I did.
You did them yourself.
No, I'm just playing. Sona did it. You can catch her off Ray and McQueen in the Safeway Plaza next to Dollar Tree. Sona Threading in Chandler. She don't pay me for it. I just been going to it for about 5-6 years now. So
Safety person statistics. Women 14.4%, men 85.6%. 2022.
wait, what?
Men are likely, this is safety person statistics by the gender. 85.6% of men are likely to be done harm to. Females are 14.4%.
I don't believe it.
How do you not believe it?
Because it's very dangerous out here for us women.
Since when? Like, who gets robbed the
What?
most? Who gets... Okay, let's just do it.
Our pussies get robbed. That's who gets robbed.
Let's go by raps alone. How many female rappers been killed, robbed, or put in jail versus these men?
Okay, that's different.
No, it's not. It's
That
the
is
same
different. We ain't
shit.
talking about no rap niggas because they know what they doing. That's different.
No, it's
Yeah.
the exact same thing because they still getting knocked up by the law. They still getting knocked off by regular street
That's
niggas.
because niggas is putting themselves in the situations. Because in that case, every male rapper would be in that situation. Smart niggas know how to do what they got to do and duck off.
Okay, so the nigga that got killed in Inglewood at Roscoe's, what did he do wrong?
Who are you talking about?
I can't remember his name right now. He was eating at Roscoe's with his girl, and they came in, shot and killed him. What did Pop Smoke do wrong? He was at his Airbnb in the shower.
I don't know.
But again, what female artist has been robbed for her jewelry, shot,
But don't act like they're the
or
only people
locked
because
up? No, I'm just doing
it
a
be other rappers
statistic.
that be doing shit.
I'm doing a statistic
Popping
that
they
we
gang
can
shit.
easily
Live by
look
the
at.
sword, you die by it too.
No, we're looking at a statistic that can easily be looked
Fuck
at,
statistics.
and we can judge right then and there exactly. Because you know your ass from ain't shit happened to a Missy Elliott. We gonna go all the way back.
Good.
We go all
They
the way
smart.
back to rough and
They
Buck.
smart.
No, it's not.
They smart.
Shit
They smart.
doesn't happen to
They
y'all.
smart.
Y'all aren't
That's not
targeted. Women aren't targeted. Look, even Leon said, you funny. You're not targeted. We are. Men are constantly targeted by other men and women. A woman could literally be like, I'm finna finesse this nigga, and let her go ahead and finesse. Let her go. Let her come to my hotel room.
Niggas literally steal from bitches.
Fuck me. She gonna steal my jewelry and
Niggas go to the strip club and steal from bitches.
Everything.
Niggas go to the strip.
Ain't nothing's gonna happen to her. But let me do that to a female, and then all of a sudden you gonna have a whole goddamn documentary on fucking Netflix.
Niggas will walk in the club with money in their pocket, pull it out, flex with it, won't spend no money on no girl, and turn around and try to steal from you. Niggas will do it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Niggas will do that shit. Niggas is bitches for real. So I'm not trying to hear none of that. The same energy, niggas be plotting on bitches too. 100%.
Who? Where? When?
Man, now
Not
you
more,
want,
no,
now you
no,
want
no.
a name.
No.
Now you want a name.
No, I don't want no names. What I'm saying is,
Niggas.
what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
What?
it ain't women. It ain't men doing that more than women. It ain't women being hurt out here more than men. Mm-hmm. If me and you was walking down the street and a motherfucker came and jumped on me, who gonna help me?
I don't know.
But if you walking down the street in the middle of the night and somebody sees somebody jumping on you, who gonna help you?
I don't know.
Every motherfucking body.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It depends on where we at.
Okay, well, when Krishan was beating the shit out of Blueface on the street in Hollywood, then nobody come help that nigga. She throwing bows. She hitting him in the face. She doing everything. She threw his phone. Nobody came to help him. But the moment he looked like he was finna hit her, whoa, don't do that. Don't. And he wasn't even, stop, get off me. You have everybody in the world that is going to come and run to your safety, including me. Because like I said, I can tell you by the time I was in a hotel room for it in a city, I'm not going to get specific. I was at a hotel room. A husband was beating his wife. I beat his ass.
Right.
For beating his wife.
As you should.
Correct. As I should. But if the roles was reversed, we just go sit there and be like, "You's a bitch ass nigga. Why you letting this motherfucker beat on you?" So no, you can't sit here and say that.
That's not true.
No, it is true. Well, guess
so you're
what?
saying if a woman was beating on a nigga, nobody would stop? That is not true.
Who stops that? We laugh at that. We world star.
No.
World star.
No.
We laugh at that.
No.
Yes, we do. No. You know you would too.
No, I wouldn't.
If a female came in this room right now and started trying to beat my ass, you would be laughing your ass off.
That's a different story. Like, that's not even the same caliber.
See,
like,
that's what I'm talking about.
That's like not even the same caliber.
Yes, it is.
No, I thought you were about to say something
okay,
for real.
well, this is the thing, Shmoney. You asked for the statistic, and the statistic is right here. 85.6% of males get jacked the fuck up compared to 14.4.
I'm sure it was a nigga that made that statistic.
No, this is actually, it comes from the FBI.
Or whatever.
Because it's based off of actual crimes.
That's going to make me believe it anymore.
Oh my
That's going to give it any more validity for me.
This is the problem. Y'all can't
I believe in the government.
Why is it y'all ask for statistics, then the moment you get a statistic, the statistic ain't real?
I only ask because you love pulling some statistic out.
Because it's there and it's facts. You can't deny that. That's like 1 + 1 is 2, right? Numbers don't lie. And when you have facts behind those numbers, you can't sit here and deny that. Y'all hate statistics because statistics are never in your favor.
Not true.
It is true. That's why you discrediting it now.
Well, I'm not part of this world, so.
Well, nigga, let me see you fly. Fly, nigga. Let me see you fly. As a matter of fact, disappear out this room and go to another one, but don't you move.
My mind's in the kitchen. My mind's in the kitchen.
See, this was wrong with these women. These motherfuckers is crazy. Your ass is crazy. Yeah, you see, you needed this. He says she can fly on this pole. I mean the pole. Leon.
Who's that? Leonidas? I knew that was him saying some stupid crazy stuff.
Leon throwing big shots tonight.
Leonidas be on one. Let me tell you something.
You like that shirt, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I really want to put these sweatsuit on. I keep looking at the sweatsuits calling me.
That shit is too big for you.
It's the best. Oversized is the best.
That's not oversized. That's swallow size.
Ooh. That's good because sometimes you can get away with that. Like, put some heels on, make it casual, you know, or it can be used as like a snuggy little thing at the house.
Okay, let me ask you
What
this
size
question. That's a 3X.
Ooh.
Let me ask you this question.
What?
All right. So, when a man gets financial control, he becomes controlling. What does a woman do?
Wait, what?
If a man is paying all the bills and doing all that, he becomes controlling. What does a woman do when she's in that position?
I mean, it depends on the woman. That's really gonna show character. I mean, it's the same thing with men, right? But it depends on the woman, because there was at a point to where I was financially in control, stable, the only person bringing in finances, right? But still giving leeway for the man to make some sort of decision and what's going on in the household, or what's going on in the relationship, or whatever the case may be. But I'm pulling nigga weight and pulling my weight as a woman, but then still trying to give him say so when he wasn't bringing shit to the table. So it really depends on the woman. And there are some women that feel because they're in that position, they get to say so. Like Gabrielle Union said, she felt like when she was with, the man she was before, or
it gave her reason to cheat and do whatever she wanted to because she was the breadwinner.
And I understand it, because niggas do the same shit, and you felt like you were lacking with something. I mean, I've never done it, but I understand. Does it make it right? No. But that's why I said it depends on the type of woman. I'm not that type of woman. Because if I'm gonna cheat, it ain't because of no damn finances. You know what I mean? Like that's not valid to me. But yeah, it depends. It depends on the woman. Now, some people can call me dumb. I mean, we all dumb, but like it just shows character. It just depends on the type of woman. Like, you get that money. If that woman control you or try to dictate, and it now becomes, because like when controlling is bad, you feel belittled. You feel a little less than yourself, or not like as worthy type. I don't know.
Who do you feel is more controlling in a relationship, men or women?
I would kind of say 50-50, because like men might come off to be as more controlling, but like we're emotional, so we kind of like do kind of have a sense of control depending on certain situations,
Hands down, it's women. Women are the most manipulative.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, because you know how you when we don't do what you want, you're not a man. So you guys use bully tactics. If you want,
we're not bullies. Ew.
The moment something is said, yes, you use bully tactics. You shame, you insult, yes, and you do everything. Last night he was big dick, Big Daddy Kane, but today he won't buy you a purse. Oh, that's just because you a broke ass. That's why you a broke ass. That's a bully tactic. That's a bully tactic.
I mean, I've done
it's a bully tactic.
I ain't never been like you broke. But I've probably been like, if I ask you gonna buy me none,
if you had the money, you would do it. But see, clearly you don't have the money. Y'all,
I usually play with the feelings type, like, oh, so you clearly only care about yourself because you'll get you like
that's a bully tactic. That's a bully tactic.
No, because it's the truth.
That is control. That is the epitome of controlling, and you are.
It's the truth. Okay, I for sure hit him with one of them, like, oh, you don't love me? Oh, like the other night, right?
That's a bully tactic. See?
Oh, you don't trust me?
So you
tell me do something like, oh,
yeah, tell him on yourself.
Call me when you get here. Oh, you don't trust me? You don't trust me? Oh, that's a bully tactic.
That's a bully tactic.
Okay.
Y'all bully us. But y'all
bully us too by tone.
No.
By your tone.
Think about what you're saying.
You bully by your tone.
What you're saying is the epitome of what manipulation is.
Okay.
That is the epitome of manipulation. What you said earlier about what men do, because, that's what they want to do to be control. You just said that, and the thing about it is, y'all will do that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, shoes, purses.
I was just finna say, especially let it be some food. Oh, I'm going.
So I want some lunch, but you not gonna cash at me so I can get some lunch. When 9 times out of 10, your ass just sitting there already eating, you just want to be reimbursed for your shit. So you're not even gonna send me $20 cash app? I just want lunch today, baby. I know you telling me you can't even get me lunch today?
Nah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't agree with that one.
Look, see, this is what
because that's gonna keep me right. You gotta feed me.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. See, this is the exactly what I'm saying.
That's not a bully tactic, though.
That's a bully tactic. That's because
it's like
to like the 13,000 degree.
No, because it's like I know when you by yourself, you will get this. So it's like look, if you get food right before you know you finna come to my house, and you know I'm gonna be able to tell that you ate, or if you get food right before you pick me up and you don't give me nothing to eat. It's like, why would you do that? That's very selfish of you.
Whoa. So he's obligated to do that?
You're picking up food and then you're coming to me
knowing
I'm going to be hungry, but he knows I'm always hungry. And if he gets food, he know I'm going to want something. So either prepare for me to get half or ask for me to... No, I'm serious and you laughing because I'm so serious right now. Like,
you are literally... That is the biggest form of manipulation and control.
No, that's not.
Yes, it is. Do you see?
That's kind of like...
I'm a die.
That's kind of like... It is... You're right. It is kind of like an obligate. Like, he's not obligated. He's not obligated because he's not obligated to give me food. But at the same time, it's just like...
You know how entitled you sound right now? You sound so entitled.
I would like to call it a standard.
That is not a standard.
Shit, it's his fault.
If that's... Oh, my God.
That's the standard.
So every time you go see him, you gonna take him food?
How do you think we got here?
Again, every time
to share my food, like, yeah, make sure that nigga fed. All the time, make sure that nigga fed. Hell yeah.
But you cooked food, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes if I didn't, I send him lunch. Like, I'm one of them. I spend money on my nigga.
So, but that's okay. Are you a regular chick?
No.
Are most women gonna spend money on they? Let me change that. When a woman loves a man, she will spend the world on that man. She will give everything because women don't invest in things they don't plan on keeping. But if y'all are in the dating phase and she's not quite sure, she ain't finna spend a single fucking dime on your ass. Point blank, period. Am I lying?
I've made sure that motherfucker ate, and I ate all day.
Once you had feelings for him, right? But before then, nigga, feed me. Right?
For the other niggas, yeah. I told you niggas had duties, but
see?
He caught me in a different time.
See? I'm just saying. The manipulation is real. The
but
control
niggas,
is
but
real.
But niggas do stuff. But niggas do stuff. Like, niggas will manipulate a girl to get in her pants.
That's the only thing we can do.
Okay, so the only thing we can do is benefit from the situation.
No. And man, this is why I tell y'all, fuck on the first night. Because if you don't, she's really just going to use the hell out of you and try to extract as much shit out of you as she possibly can. Women will extract as much as they possibly can without putting in anything whatsoever.
That's not true, because if I spend time with you, that's definitely like putting in.
Again, if how many motherfuckers get that time?
That's true.
Thank you.
Because even the people that did have duties, I was picky. Still. Mm-hmm. But still kept a distance. Like, this your boundary.
Natalia said, Marcy said it's manipulation. Damn, even Marcy said it was manipulation.
Well, I was gonna say something, but I don't.
Thank you, Marcy. Appreciate that. It is. It's major manipulation.
Well,
It's manipulation.
it is what it is. It is what it is. I get fed, even if it's a half a burger. I still get it. So it's not manipulation. It is what it is.
Women bully and manipulate the hell out of me.
I feel like it's only okay for like y'all. You have to understand. So like, you can't be out here bullying and manipulating our men, but you could do that to yours. But there's a fine line to where like it's okay.
That's probably the worst person you should be bullying and manipulating.
But it's not even a manipulation because they already know you. So it's like you kind of already know. Like you're kind of already in the loop. You just are now in the face front of it. It's just now happening. More so than it just being like, I know this could happen.
We gonna stop you while you still ahead.
It's the truth. I'm just being honest.
This is crazy.
But that's what you deal with me. Like you already know.
That's the problem, though. It's not just you, y'all. A lot of you have this exact same thought process. Like but
it works for me.
No, it works for all of you. The wiser, the smarter of the two sexes, hands down, is women. Right. Y'all have manipulation tactics down. You have controlling tactics down. As a matter of fact, that's why I was pointing out and trying to pull exactly what it is that men do that makes them so controlling. 9 times out of 10, the only thing that has ever responded to that is abuse, which, let's watch her face. I'll put the camera on her. Statistically speaking, only happens 8.6% of the time. 8.6% of relationships between men and women are abuse. As a matter of fact, the highest percentage of abuse in relationships are actually with lesbian women.
Yeah, and that can't be considered as abuse. That's two bitches. It's not fucking abuse. That's two bitches.
So that's two master manipulators controlling the fuck out of each other.
You got two big emotional woodworks fucking coming together. What the fuck you mean? That shit is not DV. That shit is not domestic violence. That is two bitches boxing.
Domestic violence.
Hell no, it's not.
Nigga, I done seen some butch niggas that's as much man as I am.
Call me
they
ignorant.
go to the gym and work out and everything.
Excuse me for the gay girls that's watching this, but I just don't understand it. It will never be the same as a woman getting their hands put on by a man versus two bitches.
What's that chick's name out of New York? Something, Ma? What's her name?
New York? Young and May?
Young and May. So if Young and May put hands on you think...
What? That's a bitch at the end of the day.
That's a manly ass motherfucker.
So what?
She gonna put hands and feet on you like a nigga.
But that's all that is a mentality, though.
Okay.
All you gotta do is flip your mind and mentality. Okay, she thinks she a nigga, then you need to activate your nigga mode.
Okay, but she go to the gym and work out with Jim Jones like a regular nigga. She bench pressing and everything.
Look. That's who you decided to be your bitch, man. Okay, so like it depends on what that is. Like I still just don't. It's never going to be the same. Two bitches fighting that's in a relationship. Y'all just so happen to be gay and two bitches fighting. Because what's the difference from me whooping a bitch ass at the gas station? Is that DV? No. Well, no, that's two bitches fighting.
Domestic just means that you're in a relationship with each other.
Okay, so me and my best friend get in a fight. That's DV? No, there's two bitches fighting.
You're not in a relationship together.
That is a relationship.
Domestic means you're in a relationship. Anything else is just assault.
Okay, so to me, aren't fucking lesbian relationship is best friends and y'all fuck on the regular? Now y'all live with each other?
I don't know.
I don't know because I don't do it, but that's what I would think because your partner is your best friend.
So go do it and let's find out.
Man, see, I'm the type. If I did it, I'm hopping back in my normal. I'm not changing. I'm a nigga for real. If I wanted to have a gay moment, it would just be a gay moment. Like at that, I'd be back to normal to you, money, whatever. Like
All right, y'all got to see firsthand the shit that I do to Shmoney on a regular basis
Did
to drive her crazy and just get her going.
that tea took my head that way, and guess what? It knocked on my head back again.
Shit. I wish the person that initially sent me that text would have called in because I think that's going to be a good show. At some point in time, we're going to have that conversation. This was good tea at the end of the day. As y'all see, Shmoney is crazy as hell. It's a good thing you got a nigga because if you didn't have a nigga, woo, you know it's hard out here.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Because if I ain't had this one, I'd probably be single for the rest of my life. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, because your ass is crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be one of them. If I ain't had this one. That's why like I wouldn't know what to do with myself. For real.
All right.
That's
Here
not
comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey man. Look. I feel like he be trying to expose certain sides of me that I try to expose in a totally different way. And then he like, cause like,
I just make you be the realest version of you.
and I am that.
Exactly. So you ain't what you trying
And
to
it
talk about
is what
I
it
do.
is.
I ain't do shit. I just ask questions.
No, cause he be trying to do stuff.
I ask questions.
And there's motive behind every question he asks.
There was no
me.
motive. We had no topic. We had no guest. Somebody sent me a text on some shit. And it.
Make sure y'all hit up Sona Thread and Chandler for your eyebrows. Getting your eyebrows done. I think I got these done. What's today? Sunday? Maybe like four days ago. So, they still looking good. Shmoney East is opening for caterings. Your party, your events. I know the Super Bowl is next Friday. Sunday. I don't watch sports. I'm just here for the money. Hey man, I put a post up and they took my post down. They is hating on me right now. On my Finsta. Okay. I put up a post telling y'all to make sure y'all don't have no nasty food at y'all Super Bowl parties. Y'all having all these folk over for your house and you renting out these mansions. Don't be having no nasty food. Make sure you come get the real deal, right? And they reported that. They reported that post. Like people is haters. So these parties is coming up. Y'all know the soul food goes perfect with the Super Bowl, right? Hit up Shmoney Eats. Get that banana pudding. Ooh, tell them about it, Bailey.
So Shmoney Eats, you got the regular platter, $25. You either get chicken or fish with all the sides. For $30, you get the chicken and the fish. If you want the cheese, cake, the mini cheesecakes, or banana pudding cup, that's an extra $7 each. And then make sure you hit the phone number 480-925-1076 because your Instagram's still down, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you got to call the phone number, put in your orders, make sure you do it. Super Bowl is coming up. Shmoney Eats is where it's at.
I'm probably gonna be at Bush too. So yeah, probably gonna be at Bush too.
If y'all want to see Shmoney, make sure to go to Alaskan Bush Co. And throw some dollars.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, on the weekend. Next weekend.
Tonight was a good show. It wasn't. No callers called in. Y'all be some bitches. Don't know what's going on.
Why y'all don't like calling? It's like when I'm here, y'all don't like calling in. But as soon as I'm not
when
here,
your ass wouldn't. Boy, did you even watch Friday's show?
no, I've
Turn it on. The phones. There was somebody on the phone pretty much the entire time.
What's the beef? Y'all don't fuck with me, or y'all fuck with me so much y'all don't want to call in. But if y'all really fucked with me, y'all would call in because we be saying call in. So what's really the word?
Yeah. What's
Really good? Let me know what's up because I catch on the pattern. I called on the first time, but I let it be, and then I want to hear it again. Now y'all calling in like what's up?
The whole show was.
What's really good though? Do y'all don't fuck with me? Just say that. I ain't going nowhere, but just let it know.
Maybe I need to do an intimate moment with Shmoney, a live Q&A, and just have you on here.
I'm down.
And then let people call in and talk to you.
Yeah, you feel me? I'll be an open book for the most part.
It wasn't even like that though. It was just real conversation type.
No, I'm just saying. It ain't even. I ain't even saying like that. I'm just saying like. Don't be fake.
Yeah, don't be faking, motherfuckers. Why my throat hurt now? Off some popcorn. See, y'all are going
that popcorn was good. I ain't gonna hold
y'all
you.
are gonna watch a transition happen right in front of your eyes. Even just looking at myself on the screen, even when I turned my back earlier, I am back in the gym, like crazy back in the gym. I'm on my A1 shit. I'm building the other businesses back up. Podcasting is about to go crazy. Natalia said Mr. Bailey had questions for you. It comes back quick. My chest is filling back out. My shoulders and my arms is already. You guys get to go on this quest with Mr. Bailey. Hands. Yeah, whatever. I ain't feeling it today. I'm feeling it, but I'm not feeling it.
I feel you.
I gotta go have a meeting at 10:30. I gotta go meet somebody. Super Bowl this Friday. Again, there will not be a show this Friday. I will be with Mr. D.L. Hughley. We'll probably do one on Saturday. And then Sunday is game day. That will be a TBD situation. I will be streaming live or going live from the phone. I'm pretty sure for most of the events that we go to, Ragamuffin should be with us. Don't be smiling like that.
Trying to get paid.
So, it's gonna be a lit weekend and week. I'm probably gonna go live throughout the week as long as other things don't come up. I kind of need to probably start doing some tutorials. My clothing line. Shmoney, grab that outfit and hold it up for the camera. So if you guys need any custom clothing, no matter what it is, so whatever it is that you want, it can be added to whatever it is, any logo that you have.
Hell no.
I can do anything and everything under the sun. Your logo, if you have a clothing line, if you have a business and you guys have uniforms and you need to put on uniforms, go ahead and let's do it. I still don't know what I'm doing. Definitely gonna be. Yeah, you're good now. Yeah, don't look good like that. Hold on, let me focus in on it. What man, focus. Here, let's zoom out. There we go. So that's a full little jogger set right there. It's a full little jogger set.
Look at this. This is like perfect.
Perfect for who? You is too little for that. Oh shit, it's mine.
I love it. I love it.
I just started grabbing stuff.
Too.
I just started grabbing stuff out the closet and just like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Let's see. Let's just, if we fuck it up, we fuck it up. If we don't, we don't. So look forward to seeing Mr. Bailey's gonna be in the streets. Mr. Go Get Him is gonna be out. Outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Fuck y'all for not calling in. And with that,
I pop Chris. I'm so bright.